children, 11 and 8. And yes, I've studied hospitality management. That is my background. Come from a business family here in Pune. And I lived in Switzerland for 4 years for my course, where I gained a lot of experience
Uh,
and in cultural experience, friends from different countries, and all of that. So that was wonderful, and that was when I kind of partly handled my finances. But I mean, of course, I was only 18 then, and I would get some kind of allowances, and I had to definitely manage my schedules there and make sure I found accommodation in the budget and stuff like that. Went and opened my first bank account when I was in Switzerland. I never had to do that while I was in India. In fact, I probably have stepped into a bank in India
okay.
very now. But having said that, that was my first experience in the bank, and did that. Studied there for 4 years, had work experience in London for a couple of years, came back. I joined the family business. Of course, got married subsequently, had children, and here I am now. I'm a single mother. I got separated 2 years ago, and I'm here again handling my finances on my own.
Got
So didn't know how to go about it at all, right?
Uh-huh. And so you didn't know you handled whatever you did while you were studying abroad and
Yeah.
came back, got married, two children, and you didn't know how to manage your money. But then what happened? What made you join Women on Wealth?
So I'm a part of this group called Ficky Flow, and I heard about your talk on one of the Ficky Flow events, and I'd heard it, I think, a while back,
Uh-huh.
and I forgot about it, right? That I'd heard something about Women on Wealth. I'd attended the whole session at that time, but after that, I didn't really think that I needed to join it at that time.
Right.
Suddenly in September this year, I was like, I have these FDs, they're going to mature now, and I have no clue what I want to do with it. And that's when I was like, yeah, I need to do something about this and learn something. And I didn't know where to go. So I remembered this video, and I think it again popped up somewhere. And then immediately I made that contact and I said, in fact, I thought I contacted Fiki also saying that, is there some discount code or something like that that's been offered? And they said, no, there's nothing like that. Then I spoke to Sheetal, and of course, that's where I started with Money Gym.
Got it. Got it. Mukta, every time I speak with you, you know how I relate to you, and I want to share this with the entire community. I know, and everybody knows of so many women, okay, who stick around in bad marriages, even abusive marriages, just because, they are getting that comfort of finance. And, every time I meet you, I really see this woman who is pioneering. Yeah, you're a stand. You're like, for me, you're a role model for women who are stuck in marriages which don't work well. Yeah, but like how every time I see you, I'm like, man, this woman has to win. This woman has to make it in her finances, because if this one woman does it after after choosing to separate, every woman will get that courage. Seeing you,
Yeah,
Mukta. Yeah.
yeah.
I want to really talk about that. How is life? Is it tough? Is it empowering you? How is it?
Um, it definitely is empowering for sure.
Right.
It is tough at times. I won't, I don't want to lie about it. But I have a rock solid family behind me who've been there with me, just through everything, and I'm really grateful for that.
Right.
Um, and but yes, it definitely is very how do I say it? Empowering. Yes, that's the word. And I feel good that I'm in a happier place. We all are in a happier place, actually. Even my ex-husband, I'm sure he's in a happier place. And I just want to share this, that if I know it's off topic, but if you're not happy wherever you are, you're just going to stifle over there, and there's no point, and then you're just you need to be happy wherever you are. And yeah, that
Yeah.
happiness, your own happiness matters. And then it just kind of, there's a
Yeah.
mm, domino effect with it, honestly. So, the kids are happy, everything just changes around you.
Yeah. And what it requires is, just taking charge. Just
Yeah,
saying, okay, I'm not going to follow maybe, like what a path where everybody follows, but I'm going to really create my own path, carve my own path. And if
yeah,
inside of that learning about finance fits in, then, let's do this. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Got it.
of course, I've been blessed, and like I put it, in my introduction, saying that, I've had these lovely men around me who've really taken care of me all my life. Honestly, whether it is my father, my uncle, my brother, my ex-husband, his father, whoever it might be, and today I can sit comfortably in this place and have this conversation with you. I'm really grateful to them for all the comforts till now.
Right.
But I think now it's time that I also take charge of my own finances and know how to kind of steer ahead, right?
Got it.
And maybe because of Money Gym, I got to know that, there have to be goals.
Yeah.
I'm just coming back to the stuff that I've learned through Money Gym, and it's only been 4 months, right?
Yeah.
Not too long ago. And yeah, just the structure is so fabulous, Priyanka, that anybody really who sticks around and does it and follows it, it is so simple.
Right.
Uh, but you have to do it, right? I mean, you have to do it every day, and you have to learn from it every day, and it's possible. I mean, I didn't know I mean, I know what financial planning was in terms of business, and I've done several business studies and case studies, and done business plans for businesses, but I've never done this for personal finance ever,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So,
You're reminding me of one of my mentors, and she used to say, I am a very simple woman and I have very simplistic ideas. And yeah, you just said it so correctly when you said anyone who chooses to do it and then stick around. Yeah,
yeah.
that is what is needed. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Mukta. Please
Yeah.
create.
So, it is just about following that. So, like I said, I didn't know that there needs to be a personal financial plan, and how to go about it, and your vision. I mean, I've created vision for a business, and I have a 5-year vision, I have a 10-year vision, I've done all of that on paper, and
Correct.
but never had thought about it for a personal vision, right?
Right.
And that Money Gym made me do that. And consequently, I knew, I need to take care of my children's education, but never sat down to saying that, what, today this is the cost, and 7 years down, this is going to be the cost, and 9 years down, this is going to be the cost for my daughter.
Right.
And when I saw the figures, I was like, okay, with the money that I have currently, I don't think I'm going to make to that, right? With
Right. Right.
not making it grow and letting it sit in the FDs.
Right.
So yeah, and then one sheet after the other, everything started like unraveling, and I was like, okay, first it was intimidating, like it
Right.
was for many of my team members who've done the course with me, and everyone was like, okay, these numbers are not achievable,
Right.
and that's not happening. What are these? We are talking like 100 crores plus, and how is it really going to happen, right?
Right.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, once you start doing it and you see that there is a system to all this.
Yeah.
And I think that's what connected me to the course, because there's a system that you, if you follow it, you will achieve it.
Right.
Right? I've done my management courses and I've seen, that, okay, you study all of that, right? But this is practical. And this, if you really sit down to do it, really it's achievable. It really
Yeah.
is. And yeah, I'm pretty confident now that I can achieve,
Wow.
what planned out. And like the other day in the session when it was a live and you said, does anybody have a plan in 37? I surprised myself by telling you that. I really did think about it, right?
Right.
Uh,
Right. And I remember you were the first one to put the plan out in 30 seconds. Like, really, that.
yeah, I totally had surprised myself, Priyanka, that day. That, okay, I have done something in 4 months. I have learned something in 4 months that is
Right.
I can be accountable for, and this is it. Like if I
Yes.
follow this, I will achieve it.
Yes.
And
So,
yeah,
everybody listening who may not be getting what Mukta is saying, we had created a live in which we said that if you can't explain your financial plan in 30 seconds, you don't have a financial plan. And she was there in that live and she actually explained it in less than 30 seconds. So, that is what she's talking about. Go ahead, Mukta.
yes. So I was like, we created this, and of course I'm struggling. It's not like I'm there with everything and I know, and I need to come back to the sheets. I've been listening to the videos while I'm walking in the morning.
Right.
I pick a video and I say, okay, today I'm going to listen to this, and I just listen to it because some videos are 60 minutes, some videos are shorter, and I've
Right.
just kind of made it a part because even if you heard them once, it's not enough.
Yeah.
You have to keep going back to those videos.
Right.
And yeah, so like I said, what after I did the financial plan, there was so much more, even the pillars, right? I wasn't aware that you need to have these financial pillars,
Right.
or like the health insurance, or what is term life insurance. And none of these terms, I know I had a health insurance and I know it was like the top of the line insurance and all that, but just
Right.
never looked at it.
Right.
Then finally, I pulled it out. I asked the office, I said, please send me the copy of it. I need to go through it. Went through it, understood what it was. And yeah, and couple of other investments, I looked into it and I said, okay, this one is probably not working. And
Right.
maybe I need to, pull it out of the portfolio. I started the ENP, the NPS, account, which again wasn't aware of. I had a PPF account.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, at least now I see where my finances are headed, right?
Right.
I had little insecurity, Priyanka, in September, to
Right.
be honest with you, that and that's when I suddenly woke up. I said, am I financially secure? Am I not?
Yeah.
What is happening? I mean, honestly, I'm blessed to have all the luxuries in life, even today.
Right. Right.
Um, I know my family is there, for, but I said, I still just need to know what is happening.
Right.
And that's what woke me up to kind of take up the course and connect with you guys and see how to take it forward from there.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for really doing that. I mean, I know there are so many of us. I think all of us who, wake up someday and ask ourselves, okay, am I doing it right? Do I have enough? Will I have enough for the future? Am I secure?
Yeah,
Right? How am I doing with my finances? I think, one question or the other, each one of us asks. But there
yeah,
are some women like you who are really taking charge. Like how you said, you're practically doing it. You're
yeah.
not just thinking about it. You're
No,
actually
yeah.
practically. Yeah, go ahead, please.
No, like days when I was just thinking, right? There were just
Yeah.
days after I started the course also, it.
Yeah.
I was watching the videos, I was looking at the sheets, but I was not getting down to doing it. Then one fine day I said, you know what? This is not working. I need to at least do one thing physically today. I can't keep just looking at these sheets
Right.
and can't keep on, I'm filling in the information, but I'm going back and I was thinking too much on it.
Right.
Then that's when, came down to shortlisting the mutual funds, where we studied how to shortlist the mutual funds. I mean,
Right.
that one brilliant exercise, I think, in the entire program. I mean, each one is, I
Right.
can talk every sheet
Right.
really, which is so important.
Right.
Like the money in, money out sheet, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the heart, like we say in the program, that's the heart of Wake Up Women. The women on
Yeah.
wow sheets, right? I mean, if you don't do that, you will be lost. And if you do it, then you just are marching ahead with all your finances. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Yeah.
the most critical sheet I feel, to kind of do it.
You can
And
only control, Mukta, you can only control what you can measure. So that
yeah,
tracking of the money coming in and going out really helps you measure what's
absolutely.
happening. And that's where control comes in from. Yeah.
And you won't believe it, Priyanka, but since October to now, my credit card bill has become half.
Wow.
Yes, and it's not like
Wow.
I've not done stuff, or it's not like
Right.
I've not done stuff. I have, done everything that I've been wanting to do with, I mean, in terms of the expenses.
Right.
Uh, but it just got cut down by half, literally.
Wow.
That's a measurable thing that I can see, okay, that has happened.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
so,
Well, these are
yeah,
all measurable, starting off your NPS by yourself, starting your mutual funds. I mean, selecting those mutual funds, starting them on your own,
right,
starting your own provident fund. I think, it's all exceptional.
yes. No,
Yeah.
and just to know that I can do it, I think it's a great feeling to have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can have people do it for you, and you have, support to do it for you. But the day you know that you can do it, I think it's different.
Right. And how
And,
does that make you feel?
it it makes me feel very, very happy and, confident that I can do things independently.
Right.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
that,
Got it.
uh,
And you know what I want to say? Sometimes people say, oh, I'm okay about being dependent. You can be okay about being dependent. But until you try and really be independent, you don't know the happiness which is waiting for you on the other side. The happiness, the confidence, the clarity that you're actually talking about.
yeah. No, and like there's it's a proper program where you're guiding everyone to achieve these results, right? It's not just that okay, here is the program, you've paid for it, take it, either you make the most out of it or you leave it. You guys don't do that. You all are pulling each one by the horn and saying that you have to do this. So I haven't come across a community like that. I mean, you were not there. I think you must have been busy on the Saturday meeting. But really, one of the members shared something, and there were tears across the screen. There was it. It's just so real, I think, and I think that's fabulous about the WOW community. I mean, I'm a part of many other groups, and but I haven't seen this kind of support really anywhere.
Yes, yes. It's like you sign up and then we
Yeah.
make sure you actually implement, okay? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Otherwise, I really think, if this implementation focus is not there, then we will all become information junkies. We will all be talking about wealth.
Yeah.
But yeah, real money nobody is going to have.
Absolutely. No, and I just think this is such an essential life skill, Priyanka. I mean, it's not about a man or a woman. This skill is absolutely essential. I don't know why we are really, like we've discussed it previously on so many occasions. Why is it that this is not taught in schools and colleges and any kind of I think this is something like, now when people talk about equality and, like my son needs to learn how to cook, or, he has to my daughter equally needs to know how to take care of her finance, and each one needs to know how to take care of their finances, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
at
You know,
at
there are certain critical skills that I think about, Mukta, often. I think our schools now need to teach finance, actually
Yes,
practical personal finance. Our school
yes,
really needs to teach children how to build and manage relationships, how to nurture relationships.
yeah,
Yeah, how to take care of your health.
correct,
Right. I mean, how to love your own self. I think, there are certain aspects which are just so missing right now. And
correct.
I've also learned them after school and college. And I really think, oh my God, what were we doing in school and college? I really wish this was taught then.
I know,
So,
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
really. Go ahead.
I'm really grateful, Priyanka, that I actually took up this course. I signed up for the stocks course.
Right.
Um, and I love that there is a system to this, and if I'm following it, and I'm able to do it, I'm sure anybody can do it. So it's like people think that, oh, finance, there's so much jargon involved in it, and there is so much big words. Like, Sheetal simplified it very easily the other day when we were doing the annual report reading, and it was some big complicated sentence in the Asian Paints annual report that
Right.
we were studying. And actually, it meant a very simple thing in one, like literally a phrase. But
Right.
I think if you can simplify things, it's just easier to understand, and anybody can. And that's what I think Women on Wealth is doing.
Got
Absolutely.
it.
Like, simplifying it and making it easy for anybody to understand. You don't need to have a finance background. You don't need to have accounting background. And I think, honestly, we as women are such great implementers and
Oh, yes.
executors
Yeah.
uh, that you can really do it. And I think everyone should do this, do the stocks course, and that feeling of being financially independent, uh, I think has to be a must for everyone. Really.
Yes. Yes, it must be a must for each woman. Okay. I so agree with you. Thank you. So before you move forward, okay, I wanna share what the community is sharing. Yes. Okay. Julie saying mental health and wealth management should be taught at the school level. Absolutely, Julie. Bingo. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ritisha is sending you hearts. Well, there were a lot of hearts when you were speaking, which I was loving. Oh my God, wow. Strong women I see. Trupti is saying, yes. Vaibhavi is saying, Mukta has inspired me to think on this path too. Thank you, Mukta. Love you. Wow, Vaibhavi, we love you. Okay. Dolls is saying, inspiring. This takes courage. Shruti Singh, amazing. Mukta, I'm sending you hearts. Rupal is sending you hearts. Vaibhavi Singh, way to go, Mukta. Hats off.
Thank
Wow.
thank you so
Wow.
much, girls, for your support.
Yes. Arokya is saying, more power to you, Mukta. Okay. Tulza is saying, love your aura. Dimple is saying, hey, Mukta. Okay. Wow. I think that's community. Nidhi is saying, you look so beautiful today, Mukta.
Thank
Ah,
you so much, Devi. It's not
Trupta
a
is saying, lots of
morning
love.
or a late night session that we are doing. Otherwise, it's at 8 o'clock in the morning when we're just waking up and rushing for the session, or it's late in the night when we are half asleep.
Yes. Sheetal is saying, wow, you look ravishing, Mukta. Wow, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Rupal is sending hi. Amruta is sending hey. Wow, I'm loving it, guys. In case you have something that I have missed, do write it again. Okay? Brushuka
You,
is sending hearts. Yeah, go ahead, Mukta.
I want to tell each and every girl who's joined today, and these are all my friends who've joined and who've not. I really would like it in due course of time, they really take up this program. And it's 4 weeks that you need to give, but it will change your life. Trust me, it will change your life.
Yeah.
So I really, it's a genuine request that, all these girls who've joined today to support me, I know who they are and they know who I'm talking to. So they, whenever it's going to be convenient to them, hopefully soon, but each one should take up this course. I've
Okay.
sent this message out to a few of them, not, I could have sent it to hundreds actually, but I
Right.
chose not to. I've sent it out to a few who I know need this at the moment or will benefit with it in the near future.
Got that.
So,
And guys, don't join when it is convenient. Join now so
yes,
that the convenience of a beautiful future, beautiful financial future shows up. I would say that way. Got
yes,
that,
sure.
Mukta? Yes. Thank you for that stand that you have for other women. I must say, women are often accused of not really supporting other women, but well, that belongs in the patriarchal world, not in our equality world. And what you're demonstrating is really, the value that I truly value, which is really supporting each other, standing with each other, and making sure each one wins. मतलब मुझे ऐसे लगता है कई बार कि यार हम अकेले ही wealthy होके क्या ही कर लेंगे. But when all of us come together and we are all wealthy together, we have a certain quality of life. Life's going to be different.
Yes, and I just want to add here, Priyanka, I follow pranic healing, and our
Uh-huh.
master always says that, money in the hands of good people will benefit the world. So, we have a lot to achieve, and, we have to probably all of us have to form world-class organizations. And whatever I think we do has to be world-class, really. It can be
Yes,
just even making a cup of tea, honestly, I say. And if you strive to do that, then you can just really conquer the world. And there's so much to do for all of us. Really, there is. Uh,
absolutely.
and if you
Yes,
have
we
the
are all
money,
world class people creating world class stuff and actually path breaking is what I would say.
yeah.
We're all breaking barriers and doing things which are so path breaking. I mean, Mukta, like I said, when I look at you, I see this one woman who's really standing as a role model for many, many. Go ahead, please complete.
So much, Priyanka. Thanks a lot. And, thank you for paving this way for me and giving me this financial clarity, which I really didn't have 6 months ago. I absolutely didn't. I didn't know what a retirement fund was. I don't think anybody would know, right?
Right,
And nobody
right.
thinks about it. I don't know how much time we have, but I mean,
Go
this
ahead.
retirement fund was something that I don't think anybody thinks about.
Right.
But it is, I think, just the most important thing. I mean, who thinks, like you explained, you'll get a loan for everything in life, but you'll never get a loan for retirement. And if
Yeah,
we are not going to think about our retirement, who is going to think about it? So, we all have to think about it now and start working on it right now. I think,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. You're really bringing back a lot of nuggets from the Money Gym program, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Soumya is saying hi. Brushu is sending love, and Usha has just joined late. She's saying, got that. Beauty and brains. Brushu is saying, okay, thank you. That's for Mukta. Awesome. You make us proud. Okay, that's being said by Nushin. Wow. This is brilliant. Thank you so much. So any last thoughts that you want to leave women with, Mukta? What's your
Uh,
message for all the women around?
I've said most of it what I wanted to say, but girls, just own your financial independence, and there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Um, it's take charge of and take control of your finances. I mean, that's all I want to say. And it's possible. It's very, very possible. It's very possible to create a lot of wealth. So let's together create a lot of wealth for the entire world.
Got that. Thank you, Mukta. Aditi is saying this was very informative. Anju is saying so much to learn. Okay, Anju is saying hello, hello, got it. Thank you so much. And Mukta, thank you so much for coming and sharing. And I want to see you again on this platform. Okay, couple
Sure.
of months, couple of years, and I want to keep seeing you again and again, sharing your progress with us because I know you are the face for many, many women who want to break barriers, who want to really go beyond the conditioning that they have, and you're going to pave the path. So thank
Thank
you.
you
Looking
so much.
forward to seeing you again.
Very grateful for this lovely session. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Take charge. Stay safe. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye,
Bye.
Mukta.
Bye.